Hey there, I'd like to explain the process moving forward for your level 1 focus point.
So we've sat through your consultation and you've determined that, hey, level 1 sounds like the right focus level for me right now.
But before we dig into it, I just want to remind you that each one of our 3 levels aligns with our acronym SMARTIES and each one of its 8 principles.
Let's start aligning your goals, your readiness, your willingness, and your abilities within the plan moving forward.
So now let's just break down the level 1 focus for you. Some of the feelings that clients could be feeling at this stage is the feeling that something isn't quite right. You've got some understanding, but you need some help. You've tried different popular diets, but they didn't work, and you need some consistency. You just want to look, feel, and move a little bit better. So that's why it's really important at this stage that we're just going to be habit focused. We're sharing and building awareness. We're also going to build an understanding of the reality of your lifestyle. It's going to be about prescribing movements that are tailored to get you started. Narrowing down on a habit focused program is about identifying some good habits, fine tuning some healthy habits, and identifying some small healthy habits that you already have and set some small achievable habits that you're looking to implement and piggyback off those current habits that you already have. We're searching for what you're already doing great with your daily habits. Because we're going to use those current healthy patterns to help support your new healthy program.
I'm going to utilize your strengths and work with your challenges.
Step 1 for your 12-week program is going to start with your first week reviewing some strategies, learning all about you and understanding your habits moving forward, building off those on a weekly basis, then a monthly basis. At the end of your 12 weeks, you will have accumulated a series of habits that you've gotten better at doing, and it's the accumulation of those little 1% habits that are all going to add up at the end of your 12-week period. Then, at the end of that 12 weeks, we'll also be looking at reviewing and re-strategizing, building again more healthy habits for you. It's about strategizing for your first week and making that plan easy to follow.
I'd really encourage you to dig deep and find just those little points. Remember, your first step is about finding some really, really easy to follow steps.
Building small steps into your plan. Strategically align the plan with your goal and lifestyle. Then, as you're moving through the process, we're going to support your every step with your progress. As I'm coaching you through the process, I'm really going to be focused on keeping your struggle low, your consistency kept high, and I'm going to ask you to keep yourself feeling empowered with a growth mindset. I'll be doing all I can to support you through that process. In fact, the ups and downs of the process is needing to understand that those ups and downs is about feedback, receiving feedback. It's not failure at all.
Understanding that achieving your goal is never going to be linear. You're always going to have the ups and downs. A lot of people set themselves up to fail with what you may expect as a linear achievement process. The great day, bad day mindset, the ups and downs of the roller coaster that a lot of people can feel sometimes, really does end in someone not being able to continue because they're feeling flat afterwards. Your efforts in shaking off the unhealthy thoughts and becoming really, really good at healthy thinking really sets you up to become a whole lot better at achieving results on a consistent level. Don't worry about the ups and downs so much. The growth and the learning process, that's actually the process, and really is finding that middle ground to a good lifestyle balance.
A really handy tool to have and build within your mindset is understanding what the quitting mindset begins to look like. We want to keep you moving forward with your program, but we also want you to avoid the downward spiral. So, that downward spiral that I'm talking about is, say, when you start a program, you're feeling great, it's all going really, really well. You start noticing some real differences, whether it's body composition, whether it's the way you're feeling, how you're performing, and you start really noticing some results. And then, things pop up. Something happens with the family, something happens with the kids. It starts becoming really hard to continue your training for whatever reason, and your lifestyle starts getting affected, and you're really struggling to achieve those workouts, that nutrition into your week, and you start revisiting on some perhaps bad habits that you had previously. Then you start missing a day. You're starting to feel bad about that, and you start kicking yourself, and then you're getting frustrated. You start really getting frustrated with the fact that perhaps you're not performing with that thing that that goal that you've set for yourself, and that you're getting frustrated with, and this downward spiral just becomes something that takes over, and you become disheartened and then discontinue altogether. That's the downward spiral we want to really avoid. So it's about becoming really good at noticing that downward spiral as it starts developing, and whether it's you need to back off slightly, but not necessarily be as involved in the trading, that's fine. But yet, if we can try to take that step back without taking your foot off the throttle altogether, then you'll start really still noticing results. It's when you take your foot off the throttle altogether and discontinue any training or any of your nutritional habits or any of the habits altogether, we go back to that square one point, and that can be really, really disheartening, and something that really results in someone discontinuing altogether.
A common question I've had asked has been, this has really worked for my friend. Why don't we try this? Or my friend's doing this new fad diet. Or, my friend's trying this new training program. Remember, what's working for your friend may not necessarily work for you. Stay the course. One of the best ways to avoid that downward spiral is identifying what's not working. Eliminate your dislikes. Work with your likes. What are you able to do? What are you not able to do? Use what is working. Keep an eye on your purpose. Remember, it's your health. Every 4 weeks after your first consultation, there'll be another. In total, you'll have 4 consultations to reflect on within a 3-month, 12-week period. If nutrition is an area that you'd like to focus on, this PDF card that we share with you, we ask you to take home and log for your first week about some of the foods that you're getting to eat. This is part of the identifying some healthy patterns. So here we're going to tailor the service for you. It's about identifying exactly what you want me to do and how you want me to go about it. We have a face-to-face checklist and an online checklist. Then using the services you selected, I'm able to align you with the right program. I'm your coach. I'm here in your corner every step, helping you adjust when you need to adjust. It's my purpose to show you every 4 weeks what your journey looks like moving forward. Your at-home habit adjustment card will help keep you seeing your progress unfold. Please keep it close. You can keep it on your fridge or in your office at home. Just put it somewhere where you're going to notice it on a daily basis. You've got to celebrate the little wins and really have a lot of gratitude and the way in which you feel every time you get something a little bit better. Outstanding, guys. If you've just watched this all the way through, then you're showing me that you've hit it with the right level of focus and really good, great, strong feelings about how well you're going to do with this. So, outstanding. Click onto your next video and let's start the process moving forward. Thanks a lot. Bye for now. Cheers.